Guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about a recent announcement that Binance made yesterday about listing the Highstreet token or the High token, right? Again, as always, guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research and any project if you are on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website, which you can find from the Binance researches page, or you can basically search it from coin market cap's page for this token. But the website is basically if you see here, highstreet.market, in order to learn more about this project, right? So this is the official website, so please go to the right website before you do anything, because there could be clones of websites which can be scamming you, right? So let's go back to the announcement. So Binance will list Highstreet and will open trading for high BTC, high BUSD and high USDT trading pairs on 17th of December, which is today, at 7 a.m. UTC, right? So what is Highstreet? Highstreet is an open world metaverse that incorporates shopping, gaming, NFTs, traditional and crypto brands in an MMORPG game. High is the utility and governance token of Highstreet, which can be used for governance, play to earn, shop for exclusive in-game NFTs from real world brands. So these are some of the main highlights of this project. So the project itself is an open world metaverse project. Again, these days metaverse based projects are becoming very popular. So Highstreet is also one of those metaverse projects that basically incorporates shopping, gaming, NFTs, traditional and crypto brands in an MMORPG fashion, right? So it's a game in the metaverse that allows you to do so many of these things, and they have their own native token called the High token, which is the utility and governance token, which allows you to participate in governance, obviously, and you can earn this token by playing the game itself. So it's a play to earn token. You can shop for exclusive in-game NFTs from real world brands through the High token, right? So this is the quick overview of this project itself. So let's go to their Binance research page, which is again the go-to place for doing a lot of research on kind of like any projects that are listed on Binance. Go through this process. So again, what's the main highlight of this project? It's a play to earn MMORPG game on the Binance Smart Chain. Again, this is the quick highlight of this project. When it comes to the project itself, it's obviously an open world metaverse, which you already saw before, and these are pretty much the sections that we already have seen before. So I'll skip to the next section. High is the Highstreet's native utility and governance token, and has the following use cases. So again, it has the the use case that we already discussed before, but now we're going to go a little bit more detail into each of the use cases. So let's get into it. So in-game access, High tokens are required for various areas in in-game progression for or access to special levels events. So when it comes to in-game access, you need to have High tokens in order to get into the different areas for game progression or to access special events, right? So these are some of the many use cases that this token has. In-game currency for specialty items. High tokens can be used to purchase special items. For example, real estate or limited edition products in the Highstreet marketplace. So again, when it comes to in-game purchases, you can make a lot of purchase through High within the game itself. And when it comes to the examples, you can basically purchase real estate, either a land or a building or a home or anything like that, within the game itself using the High token. So that's one of the reasons why you would need to have High tokens in order to play the game, right? You can also get limited edition products within the Highstreet marketplace itself, right? So these are some of the two main use cases. The third use case is again governance. High token holders will be able to create and vote on-chain governance proposals to determine future features of Highstreet, with voting weights calculated in proportion to this token's stake. So again, you have a staking component for the High tokens, which allows you to get voting access within the platform. So in order to vote, you need to stake, and depending on the proportion that you stake, your voting power is going to be higher, right? And you can basically vote on several parameters within the game, and also for the future development of the game itself, right? So these are some of the three main use cases for this token. When it comes to the major components of this platform itself, they have Highstreet marketplace, which is one of the main component that they have. Users can buy and sell NFTs in the in-game Highstreet marketplace. So you can use the marketplace in order to buy and sell NFTs and trade it as well, right? So that's one of the major components. The second major component, which is a slightly weird component, is Forever FOMO Duck Squad, or Ducks. Again, this is another actual product that they have. What it mainly does is, besides being the official mascot and avatar NFTs of the Highstreet world, these NFTs have the following use cases. So again, these Forever FOMO Duck Squad, or Ducks, are basically special NFTs that have many use cases, right? So these NFTs have use cases which include duck transformation. 2D NFT ducks can be traded for 3D ducks that will transform in game. So these are 2D NFT ducks that can be used for in-game transformation. The second main use case is Highstreet exclusive clubs. Ducks act as a gateway into exclusive clubs in the Highstreet world. So when it comes to having access to exclusive clubs or events, you can basically use these NFTs to get into exclusive events. Staking multiplier, NFT holders earn more rewards when staking than non-holders. So when you stake the tokens, depending on how much NFT you hold, you can get a staking multiplier, which means your rewards would be higher, right? And then merchandise drops and vault opening. So NFT holders can access exclusive drops and vaults. So people who hold NFTs will get these kind of exclusive perks, right? And the next, and the one of the other components, which is not actually a true component but it's also a feature of this gameplay, is asymmetric gameplay, which is Highstreet will support players to join in from a range of different platforms. So you can basically use multiple different platforms, not just a mobile game or a desktop version. They have VR and PC features available as well. So the flagship gameplay experience is on the VR version. Users can also play on the PC version. So you have the classic method of playing, which is the virtual reality method, using VR components, or you can use a PC to play it as well. There's also a mobile version. In this gameplay, players will play as the monster tamer, which would be the rivaling force to the adventurer in the VR PC version. So again, when it comes to mobile version, you have some restrictions because it seems like you can only play as a monster tamer, but this will be a rivaling faction, which will be you'll be battling against players from VR and PC versions, right? So that's basically the three main components where you can use, which you can use to kind of like play the game itself. As at December 17, 2021, the total and maximum supply of High is 100 million tokens, and the circulating supply upon listing will be 12.3 million tokens. It's about 12.3% of the total token supply. So again, their max supply is 100 million tokens, which is pretty good, and their circulating supply is 12.3% of the max supply or the total token supply, right? Which is again pretty decent compared to some other projects, right? And when it comes to the token information itself, they have ERC20 and BEP20 version of this token. Although Binance research has stated that it's on the Binance Smart Chain, it's not just on the Binance Smart Chain, it's also on the Ethereum blockchain as well, right? As an ERC20 token. The initial circulating supply will be 12.3% of the total supply, whereas the total and maximum supply is going to be 100 million tokens. And the Binance launch pool allocation, so again, there's a current Binance launch pool that's going on for this token, and you will basically be fighting for about 1% of the total token supply, which is about 1 million tokens, right? And the start date is going to be 18th of December, which will be tomorrow. So if you still if you have plans to participate in some kind of an ICO, and if you have some Binance coins or BNB tokens, you can basically move to Binance and move them to Binance and start participating in the launch pool to earn the High tokens passively, right? Again, when it comes to information, there's a lot of information. There's also a gameplay screen as well, which you can see to experience the game visually before you want to participate in this game, or buy these tokens or not. You also have the maps and all that. You have a lot of information that you can easily access. But the information that we want to focus on is the distribution, token distribution, right? When it comes to distribution, early investors are early investors basically get 1% of the total token supply. Private sale gets 32.84%. IDOs or public sales get 2.5% of the total token supply. Binance Launch Pool gets another 1%. Play to earn is 30%. Treasury is about 9.16%. Ecosystem reserves is 9.5%. Marketing and partnerships are 4%. Team gets 8%, and advisors get 2%. Right. So this is basically how the tokens are distributed. When it comes to the total token release schedule itself, as you can see, the release schedule is going all the way till 2029, which is a pretty long period. And if you see, initially everything is zero for the teams and advisors, and if you go linearly, you can clearly see that as every year progresses, the team slowly gets a few percentage unlocked, while the advisors also get a few percentage unlocked. So it seems like not a lot of tokens will be in the hands of the team initially, and it only gets gradually allocated to them. And after 2025, it seems like the team gets a linear, the team starts getting more and more tokens throughout 2027, 2028, and 2029, right? So the distribution is quite fair, and I think this is a really good distribution when it comes to understanding whether the team will dump their tokens or not. It seems like based on this progression, at least till 2025, there won't be any form of aggressive dumping of the tokens by the team, because they only get a very few percentage, and that's a good thing, right? Including the advisors as well. So that's a really good information. So if you want to go through their website, highstreet.market is a perfect place to go through. I'm just going to quickly scroll through this information. You can create avatars like this. You can also read more and find the shop information as well. You can buy this token from PancakeSwap and Uniswap. If you can see, there's a clear arbitrage opportunity between Uniswap and PancakeSwap, which if you are a huge volume investor, then Uniswap will be the best place for you to buy tokens for cheap price and sell it on PancakeSwap for profit, right? If you are into arbitrage trading. And you can kind of fill in information to join their VR option as well. And if you see the investors list, they have HTC, they also have NGC, as well as Ramp DeFi. Binance Labs has invested this token, which is one of the reasons why they listed this token as well. You have Avalanche, you have several other venture capitalists who have invested in this project, right? Huobi Ventures as well. And you have the social media information at the bottom of the page. But overall, a pretty decent website that provides a lot of information, right? So going to the coin market cap page for the Highstreet token, this token is currently ranked 2,798 by market cap on coin market cap, and it's currently trading at $18.93 at the time I'm making this video, with about 23.7% or 24%, close to 24% decrease in the past 24 hours. Its market cap is extremely small, but again, it should be taken with a grain of salt, because it could be anywhere between $40 to $50 million in market cap, but currently it's stating that it's $47.4 million in market cap. And if you take a look at the max supply, again 100 million tokens, which is really good for a play to earn game, and the self-reported circulating supply is 2.5 million tokens. But again, as we know, after Binance listing, the current circulating supply will be 12.5%. So this number is obviously way off, so you need to obviously not rely on this information, right? But I like the tokenomics and the fundamentals of this project. When it comes to the token price itself, you can clearly see that this token obviously initially started off at $4.27 during October of 2021 this year, and then it's been moving sideways. It was pretty much between the $4 to $5 range, and then it suddenly shot up from $5.55 or 53 cents to an all-time highs of close to $32 during a span of few weeks, and this was during mid of November. And then the token started going down, and then it kind of like reached a $18 mark, and then it bounced back up, was about bouncing up and down as a ping pong ball, and it kind of like reached a new all-time high, obviously because of the potential Binance launch pool announcement, and it reached an all-time highs of $36.86 before crashing back down. So now it's kind of like in the ground floor, which means this token is quite a good token to buy this price point. If you're looking to buy this token, then obviously like $19.15 at this price point, it's a really good bargain for buying this token, right? I have a good feeling about this project. I feel like this project can do multiplexes and maybe even get a Coinbase listing as well if we are lucky. But again, I think the floor price is going to be somewhere between $18 to $19 per token. But if you're buying this token at this price point, it's a pretty good buying opportunity, right? When it comes to Bitcoin compared to, obviously it's pretty much the same pattern or a overlapping pattern in Bitcoin compared to as like in the dollar compared to. The Satoshi value of this token is 7,400 Satoshis per token as of 14th of October, but it rapidly went to a new all-time highs of close to about 5,100 Satoshis per token, and I think I think it's 51,000 Satoshis per token. Sorry, but it kind of was very volatile, and I think it reached about 40,000 Satoshis per token before making new all-time high close to 80,000 Satoshis per token. Now it's kind of back at 40,000 Satoshis, right? If you see the floor price of this token in the Bitcoin comparative, is probably going to be somewhere between 30 to 60,000 Satoshis per token. Again, obviously after the Binance listing, the floor price will rise. But if you're buying this token any time below the 40,000 Satoshis, right, like right now, you are pretty much buying it at a good buying opportunity, right? Because I think the token will probably stay in this price point before pumping back up, right? So I think the Bitcoin and dollar comparative show that this token is at a really fair price to buy, and it's a really good opportunity if in case you're planning to buy this token before this token starts rocketing up, right? When it comes to markets itself, this token is currently, again, as of today, available on Binance with USDT, BUSD and BTC pairs. You can also buy this token from PancakeSwap and Uniswap, but there's not a lot of major centralized exchanges that have listed this token. So I do think that Huobi Global will definitely use this token. Maybe if you're lucky, we can even get the Coinbase listing, which can definitely push the price of this token to maybe around $40 to $50 per token. But again, those are opportunities which we don't really know if it's confirmed. But since only Binance has listed this token as a major exchange, it is possible that a lot of major exchanges will list this token as well, right? But the main place to buy this token would be on Binance because it's a very cheap and very reputed centralized exchange to buy this token. So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token can definitely go maybe even lower, maybe even retest the $17 mark. But if you're starting to dollar cost average in at this price point, you're still buying it at a best price point. I do feel like this token can reach a all-time highs of $40 to $50 per token by the end of this bull run, and maybe even cross the $50 mark if you're lucky, depending on how much this token is being used, or this project is being used by people, right? But the best thing about this project is that this has scarcity built into the system because of the 100 million token limit, and I think that's definitely going to make this token a very good long-term project. It is a Metaverse project, which means it's definitely going to have a long-term future, and I think Metaverse projects in general are going to perform well, but Highstreet will definitely have a good long-term price potential of maybe even $70 to $80 and even maybe $100 per token by 3 to 5 years from now, right? Again, this is just my verdict, guys, on financial advice. Please do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, so you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.